Okay, we have a Warlock, which I assume is probably... I assume, I don't know, but it's probably a Zoo. I think we get rid of the Consort. I think we probably keep Equality in Pyro. I've obviously never played this deck before, and I have fairly limited experience playing in Zoth Paladin. I know how dragons work though. I've piloted quite a lot of Dragon Priest decks, so I think we'll keep that. Doomsayer will be turn 2. We won't be coining into it, I don't think. We've got the dragon, so anything pick up now is quite nice. A Twilight Guardian would be perfect. Blackwing Technician would also be really nice. Okay, we have double equality. Normally you can never find any of those. And of course he's Zoo as we expected. Coco Lasticot? Lastico? Well, who knows? Curious name. He's rank 13. Okay, well, he's most likely got Power Overwhelming, which takes that to 6, and then he's got 7. But either way, it's 7 damage I'm not taking to my face, so we'll throw out our Pyro, and hopefully we'll find, as I said, a Blackwing Technician or a Twilight Guardian would be kind of what we're looking for here. Now, Spark's record against Zoo is 3 for 2. I think this is one of his weaker results. He seems to be farming rogues, warriors, and druids by the looks of things, and shamans. So we are like 50-50 by the looks of it with this, and he's obviously better at the deck than I am, so he decides to sacrifice his board, which is good for us. Tempting to throw that down, actually, because we have double equality, and all we want to do with the Warlock is stay on top. We could actually do this and coin into a guy. It seems kind of strange, I know, but well, I quite like it. We get 2 bodies on the board. Mind you, turn 4 next turn. I think we'd rather coin into the Corruptor. He's probably going to play something like a Knife Juggler, or he might play the Cancelman and a Dude, maybe. Actually, yeah. Of course, he couldn't play on turn 3, so he might have a Cancelman in his deck, and that doesn't really do much to Cancelman. Spark might watch this and say, "What on earth are you doing?" But because it's a Zoo, this might seem crazy. I think I've given away a coin here, actually, which is maybe stupid, but it's because we have 2 equalities, a Pyro, we have a Chill Maw for turn 7, and I said we now have minions on the board, which is all you really want to do with Zoo. If you can take a board off a Zoo, you're in a really good situation. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think we probably kill the Imp Gang boss. We put that to 1 and kill Imp Gang. And then we'll Corruptor turn 5. Seems good to me. So because we got the Pyro on the board, I know he's getting 2 dudes out of it, but we kill off his Imp Gang boss, which is obviously a really, really powerful drop for the Warlock.
Why do you go? My shield for Argus.
Alright, we'll kill off this thing.
I wield the power.
Well, he's only 3 damage, so you have to summon something out to kill our Corruptor, which I assume he'll have to. We've got our second dragon to go into Chill Maw with, because we want that proc off Chill Maw. I said we still have an equality, so we might equality turn 6 and Chill Maw turn 7, which I think would be quite nice. Wow, what's he going to drop? Oh, overwhelming. Alright, well, we're pretty good situation now, I like to think. Some attitude. And then Chill Maw turn 7. Ah. Well, that was quick. Okay, sorry. Second game is a Warlock. Again, 2 of them. Easy meat. I don't think the first game will be quite as easy as this one, but we'll see. Okay, so we keep Acolyte. We could actually keep Aldor, Probably keep Consecrate too, actually. It's kind of a greedy hand to keep. We have some much smaller cards than that, but I think it's okay. It's a bit slow, actually, because we're going first. I think maybe we... Which one do we lose, though? Do we lose Conk? Consecration is probably the most important cards we get. I think we keep Spark. If you see this, you can advise if I've been too greedy here with my keeps. I feel maybe I have been. We probably should have been looking for the Blackwing Technicians there. But he's golden, so he might be a Reno or a Cthulhu Paladin. Should be interesting to come up against. Make a dude. We have our big ass dragon, so any dragon we pull now that's dragon dependent, we're fine. So the Corruptor, even though he's not a dragon, the Blackwing Technician, they're all covered by Ysera, which is good. Said from experience, I have playing dragon decks. It's always nice to pick up a really chunky dragon early in the game, and they're like a staple. So anything you pull after that, it's fine. And as expected, he is a he is a handlock of some kind. There are so many variants of Warlock at the moment, it's insane. Maybe he's a Choops fan and he's playing Elbow Lock. I would hate to play against that. I think that deck has potential to do some really cool things later on in the season. I think maybe you've got a few more tweaks, maybe even very minor tweaks to go. But I think it could be a game changer. Not a game changer, but it could make some waves. Well, that's unnecessarily aggressive Hellfire. I'll follow that up with this. The reason you maybe noticed or maybe didn't notice, I played Acolyte of Pain as if I top decked it to suggest that I don't have another one. This guy's horny, man. Jesus. I think this guy is playing away his deck too much. If I'm honest, I think, yeah. I think he's just a little bit too quick with his removals. I mean, there are so many better minions to silence than a Twilight Guardian, if he thought about it. I mean, maybe he end up smashing me, but I know that from my inexperiences when I first started, you know, you see a target that you have a card that can counter and you instantly play it, but that's nearly never the right thing to do. You know, you want to save. He only has one silence in his deck, and he's now just used it. So we have a Sylvanas that's going to go unsilenced, a Tyrion that will go unsilenced, a Ysera that will go unsilenced. If he took a moment to think what his card could silence, then I think he probably would have held off a little bit longer. I could be wrong, obviously. I've been wrong once before in my life. I think we'll what do we want to do here?
I wonder.
Do I want to Pyro Consecrate? Because there aren't going to be that many minions to kill, really. I know we don't have a... We still need to draw an Equality and a Pyro, but... No, I think I'm falling into the same trap. I don't think that's necessary, really. That thing is a pain in the ass, don't get me wrong. I'm really not a big fan of it. But, I think what we'll do is we'll just kill it, take the damage to the face, get our Acolyte working some. He could Shadow Bolt it, I guess. It's the only thing he can really do to kill it instantly. Unless he's weird and runs a... He might be one of those combo... Actually, he's not combo because he's got the Cthulhu card. Double Hellfire, maybe? Or Demon Rat? Okay, so he's probably Reno if he's running that. So we're quite happy with that. I think we probably consort, make a dude. So we'll get Dragon Ysera for next turn. He can't Twisting Nether. He used coin, right? Fuck, I don't know if he used coin or not. Shit. Yeah, he coined into Hellfire, right? Yeah, so play her, or him, whatever the consort is. And we'll go into a Ysera. Ysera might get Siphon Souled, which, if he does Siphon Soul, then we can always Tyrion, and if he Twisting Nether's Tyrion, then we're low picking him back up on Inzoth. It's been unfortunate to play Okay, so he's a Cthulhu with a Thaurissan, so is he some weird combo deck too? I don't know.
I dream and the world
Ysera awakens. How many cards have we got? We've got 9, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 9. You always know it's 9 if it bends there. Ah, fuck. It's my favorite trick. I was gonna say, does that work with friendly Yseras? But it obviously doesn't. Alright, well I think we just Doomsayer. That he might well hit Sarah in the face. Just in case he managed to find a way to kill her Doomsayer. He might acidic swamp ooze this, and if he does, obviously it's fine because we're baiting out for Tyrion. He still has Siphon Soul. He has used his Shadow Flame. He solar Ysera with it, unfortunately. There's Shadow Bolt, okay. Well, that's okay. I mean, we sorry, we can Ysera this board away. He does have Cthulhu now, so I kind of need to be careful with my health. And we baited out the Swampoo, so that's good. He still has Siphon Soul for Tyrion, but then of course we will pick up the 15 damage sword that we will smack into his face.
The battle.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Of course it doesn't affect Ysera. I was thinking it was my Ysera, but no, of course it's his Ysera. Idiot. Okay, there's a Siphon Soul. Right, well, he can't play Harrison even if he has Harrison, so... there's a 50% chance he hasn't drawn Reno here. Yeah, there's like a... well, slightly less than 50% chance. Slightly more than 50% chance that he has drawn Reno. So that's good for us. He's used Siphon Soul. He doesn't have Shadow Flame anymore, so we can get out the Windrunner. Okay, he's tapping as if he does have Reno. I don't think he would tap when I'm sitting with 15 damage in my hand. Well, then he has healed. Of course, you can always play Jiraxis fairly soon, which kind of sucks. I think we probably do kill Ysera here too. He'll probably Twisting Nether this, so I won't play her this turn.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Now, I hope he isn't combo deck. Combo would really suck here if I get, he can't be that greedy. He can't have Cthulhu, Leroy, Faceless Manipulator, Power Overwhelming, or Abusive Sergeant. There's no way he could fit all that into one deck. Surely, God.
So many possibilities.
Oh no, he's going face. That's always scary. Twisting Nether. So we didn't commit Sylvanas because I thought that might be enough to Twisting Nether. Oh yeah, Sarah awakens. Okay.
We're gonna be rich.
Gonna be pretty rich, bro. You're also about to get smacked in the tits.
The end is coming. For justice.
I could have fielded for the full 20 health there, but I think 20 is probably enough. We have 2 taunts to hide behind. Well, another one when we end Zoth.
You taste Jiraxis.
Alright.
Lord of the Burning Legion.
Okay, we play out Sylvanas, which isn't so great actually because he can... we'll play Sylvanas behind the taunt. He might Twisting Nether this, but he only has... he might have a Refreshment Vendor as his last heal. It's a pretty standard card to run. Although it's kind of tech, some people might take it out. Oh, there's Twisting Nether. Okay, well I always need to summon in Zoth, and we're GG. We have 4 damage here, he says. was my odds there? 1 in 10 for Drawn and Zoth. I like it. I guess he'll taunt this up, but of course we have a shielded Tyrion. We have 4 damage in the hand.
Is coming!
What does he taunt this? So we don't get to it? Is that his plan here? What on earth are you doing?
My shield for Argus!
Okay. I'm with you, but of course we're going to draw an equality. LOL! Well, that's kind of that's sick. I just called 2 cards, but we only had 10 left, and we haven't drawn either of them so far. So it's always going to happen. He knew I'd have an equality. I mean, there's no way you get to this far in when you've 2 cards and not draw one of them.
Let none survive.
Let none survive. Okay, Sparks, with a tiny little bit of luck at the end there, with drawing the exact 2 cards that we needed. I think we probably would have won anyway, actually. But amazing deck, Sparks. Very fun to play. Crushed Warlock in every sense. Cthulhu crushed. It wasn't crushed, actually. The Zoo was definitely crushed. The Cthulhu, I made a mistake, really, with my Ysera play. I thought that Ysera would die, and she didn't. But I would think we were okay. I think we were probably quite comfortable with that. As I said, I only took 8 mana heal as opposed to the 10. I never felt in too much danger, really. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Excuse me. Be sure to check out the deck. It's in the description below. I said it's by a gentleman called Sparks, or I don't know if it's a gent, if it could be a girl, I don't know. It's by a player called Sparks. Check it out, give it a thumbs up, and see you soon.